Hello everyone, let us create a Django application. For that you need to have Django installed in your system. So go to search bar and type anaconda prompt. For that you need to have your anaconda installed in your system. So first thing that you have to do is install Django. So install Django and go to this Django PyPy. Copy this command pip install Django from here and Control V. You should make sure that this environment is activated, base. So Django is already installed on my system, so I do not need to install that. So if you have not installed this Django thing, then please install by using this command. Now after that, follow these steps to create a Django application. Once Django is installed on your system, then follow these steps. First, type Django tutorial, then write your first Django app. The first thing that you need to do is create a Django project. For that I will copy this command, Django-admin start project my site. For that Django need to be installed, so make sure that you are in a writable directory. For that I will change the directory to documents. You can change your directory to D drive or whatever directory you like. After that, paste this command, Django-admin start project my site. So you can see you have created a new folder called as a my site here. Now you have to open this my site in VS Code. So code my site. This command will open this my site folder in VS Code, you can see. Once this is done, go to this directory my site, so cd my site. After that, run the server by using this command, python -py run server. Control V. As you can see, server is running on this URL 127.0.0.1 on port 8000. I will copy this command and I will check if the server is running or not. Like if you are on this page, it means the installation worked successfully. So Django is working, your server is running successfully now. So you need to get this page if you are running Django for the first time. After that, as we know that Django consists of multiple apps, so for that we'll be creating a new app called as a polls. For that, copy this command and paste in your this terminal. So I'll terminate the server by using Control C. After that, paste this command. So if you will do dir, you can see a new folder called as a post has been created inside this my site directory. You can also verify this thing here. So you can see inside my site we have another folder called as a polls. So this polls is a new app that we have created inside a Django project. And this poll application consists of admin.py file to control this console admin, to control the admin portal. Then we have a models.py to write the database, and we have the views.py to create a controller or to write the views. Now the thing is, write your first view. For that, all you have to do is, let us write the first view. Open the file polls views.py. So go into your polls folder, locate a file called as a views.py, and you can paste this command. And so you can paste this code over there. For that, what you have to do is, first thing that you have to do is, after creating the application, go to your settings.py. After that, write polls, write the name of application that you have just created. Once this is done, go inside your polls directory. We have this over here. Locate views.py and then copy this command and delete whatever is there, then paste it. Now you have to create a urls.py file inside this polls. I'll copy this thing, go here, like click on polls, create a new file called as a urls.py. Paste this command. Once you have done this, then you have to go to the next step is to point the root URL comp at the polls URLs module. So go to your my site urls.py. So there is another urls.py file located in this my site folder. So go to this urls.py again. So we have just created a new urls.py inside this polls app. We already have a file inside the my site called as a urls.py. Go into that. What you can do is copy this whole thing and paste it over here. So what we have done basically is, like, we have connected this polls URLs with this my site URLs. So you can see we have included all the URLs of polls application inside this my site application. For that, we have used this command, include post.urls. Once this is done, again run my server, run your Django server again. Again go to this directory. Now go to this URL. I think the server is already running over here, so it will say, like, so we have two available URL path, polls and admin. So what we'll do is, I'll go to the polls. So when I click on this thing, you'll get something like hello world, you are at the poll index. So what it basically does is, whenever you go to this polls URL, so it redirects the command to this file urls polls.py. So you can see the path is empty, and whenever the request comes, you need to redirect the request to views.index. And for that, go to the file called as views. In views, we have another method or the function called as index. Whenever we have http get request over this thing, then it will return hello world, you are at the polls index. In this way, Django application request and response work. First, the request always come to the URL. It will redirect to the app URLs over here, it will match the URLs. Then for that particular request for the URL, we'll go to this views.index, and over here it will return the response something like this: hello world, you are at the polls index. Now go to next part. In this part we will be performing database setup. We are using default MySQLite database. Now in order to reflect the changes, what you have to do is you have to run this command python-py migrate. I will terminate the server again, Control B. So migration is done successfully, or migrate operation is done successfully. Now after that, create a new tables. For that we need to go to a file called as a models.py inside your polls app, copy this command and paste this thing over here. So you have created two models, question and choice. Okay, so make sure that all your files are saved by using Ctrl+S. And close this thing. Go to models.py, remove whatever is there and paste this thing. I am creating two models, one is question, another is choice. Once this is done, in order to reflect those changes in database, you need to run this command python-py make migration polls. Run this command. Then finally python-py migrate. Okay, so your database is successfully created now. So your actual database is over here, db.sqlite3. So this is your database. All your tables like question and choice is created inside this db.sqlite3. After this, you can add these two things over here. Now introducing to Django admin, we need to register our application to admin.py. For that, first create a new super user. The user management application is already built in with Django application, so we need not to write the code. So create a super user first, run this command. So I'll write my name over here, email address, so it will not display the password, so you need to keep on typing your password. Like if both of these matches, then your super user created successfully. Now start the development server again, run this command manage.py run server. Okay, you can see there is no any warning over here. So polls, as you can see, we have two URLs available. One is post and another is admin. Now if you need to log into your admin console, go to /admin and type your username and password. Try to provide a strong password. So authentication and authorization is a built-in application that comes built-in with the Django, and we already have created our own custom application called as a polls. You need to register this poll to the Django admin console. Okay, for that what you have to do is you go to your admin.py, copy this command and paste it over there. Inside polls, go to admin.py, delete everything, paste this thing. Now we have two model, one is question, another is choice. So Control C, Control V. After that, refresh this thing. Okay, so I have made a mistake, I think. So it is throwing error. You need to read this error. The model question is already registered in app polls. So question is already registered. I need to register this new choice model over here. So we have two, one is question, another is choice model. So you need to register both the models here. So let us understand these models first. One is question, another is choice. Question model consists of question text and its publication date, and choice model consists of this question as a foreign key and choice text and the vote that you are providing to that particular choice and question. Now whenever I refresh this, still it is throwing error. So I'll stop the server, rerun the server again. I'll make sure that there is choice. Okay. I can see in polls application we have two models, choice and question. First go to questions, add a new question. So your favorite programming language I am writing, creating a new. What is your favorite? What is your favorite programming language? Create a new question called as this. Save. Click it something like this. After that, go to choices, add a choice. For this question, let us say programming languages, Python. Number of vote is 0. I'll give it 1 vote. Save. Add another choice. For the same question, I'll write another Java. Vote count is 0, suppose. So there is one question and two choices. And for Java, we have vote count of 0. And for Python, we have a vote count of 1. You can see. After that, we need to create templates in order to display the result in this HTML. For that we'll be using this views.py application. In shortcut render we have this code snippet. We have to copy this command over there. For that what you have to do is first create a templates, go to polls, create new folder called the template. Inside that create new folder called the polls and this index.html. I'll first copy this. In polls, click on polls, create a new folder called as a templates. Inside the templates create a new folder called as a polls. In polls create a new file called as index.html. What you have to do is you have to map this index.html with your view. So HTML, choose HTML5. In the body just paste the code that you had copied. So what we are doing here is we are basically creating a HTML means Django template over here. So we are trying to execute Django command or Python command inside the HTML. For that we have to use this special syntaxes. So from views.py will send latest question list and this latest question list will render into index.html. For that go into this thing shortcut render. I'll copy this, go to your views.py, again go to views.py, remove everything and paste this thing. So you can see whenever the request come to index.html, it will list all the question object, create a dictionary and map the request to index.html, post/index.html. So let it be something like this. Control B and go to your polls. You can see we have one question, what is your favorite language, and post/1 is not available, so it will say the current. We need to handle this error. I think you have to create one more. We have to create one more this thing, new view to handle this URL. Okay, for that let us create a new view to handle this URL poll/1. So poll/post will redirect to index function called as index, and poll/1 should redirect you to a new function called as the details, in which we have a something called as a question ID. For that I'll copy this thing, just this part, paste it just below this. So we have something called as a question ID. Whenever request come with this question ID, get particular question and send the request to detail.html. For that create a new file called as a detail.html. So index.html and detail.html should lie inside this polls folder. HTML5 and into detail.html write this thing. Once this is done, try to refresh it. So we are not actually mapping this post/1 into urls.py. For that you need to write a mapping, I think. Okay, so you can copy this command, Control C, and go to your urls.py. Inside the polls, just paste it over here. So whenever the request come to this root, so it will map to index function called as index. Whenever the request come with question ID, go to detail function. Detail function inside this views.py will handle that. Will handle this request. You can see HTTP 404 is not defined, so you have to make sure it is imported. From Django.http import HTTP 404. Once everything is done, try to refresh this file. What is your favorite programming language? We have something like Python and Java, right? For this question, what is your favorite programming language? We have two choices. One is Java, another is Python. So we have something called a choice is to choice text. Then do we have something like choice dot votes. Something called as votes. Let us see if this works. You can see I have got the vote count also. For Python we have 1 and for Java 0. If you'll increment the vote count of Java, let us say vote count to 5 and save it, and when I will refresh it over here, you will get the vote count of Java as 5. So in this way we have created a simple Java application, simple Django application. We are controlling this whole thing from this admin panel. So you can follow this whole tutorial from this Django tutorial website, this official website of Django. Follow all the tutorial to complete the project. So this is about a Django application, and in the next video I'll be creating a tutorial on AWS. As you can see, there is some problem with my AWS. Still some of the applications are running, so I need to terminate all, then start from fresh. So I'll upload a new video tomorrow, so you can follow after that. So the new video will be about AWS Bean Stack, Elastic Bean Stack, which is nothing but platform as a service. So I'll be uploading this video tomorrow. Please follow that. Thank you so much, everyone.